Hi, I'm Elizabeth Walters, and we're here at Bodies by Design in Palm Harbor, and I'm here sitting down with Eric Mabey, who is the owner. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself and his business. So thank you, Eric.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and about Bodies by Design?
So my name is Eric Mabey. Of course, you know me. I've known me a long time. Started the company 24 years ago. And
Long time.
and people are like, how have you been doing it that long?
Yes.
It started out as your bread and butter, personal training, lifting weights, dieting, like any other 18-year-old workout guy would start. Then a series of events happened to where I was in a massive car accident.
Oh my.
Couldn't walk, actually,
Gosh.
and had massive spinal damage done to my body.
I didn't know that about you.
I know. Happened in 1999. So at that moment, as I started to try to rehabilitate myself through the traditional means, even my own fitness background, every time I tried to work out again, I would re-injure myself and re-injure myself. And I was in my early 20s and in really good shape, but the exercises that I knew from working out and personal training completely failed me to rebuild my body safely.
Gotcha.
So I had to figure out, how do I put myself back together and not continuously go down the cycle of re-injury. So I started to explore corrective exercise. And I discovered the CHEK Institute, which is the primary source of our continuing education. And at that moment, I learned the secret to actually working out. And so there is a lane of, so you have therapy, you have training, personal training, and these worlds are chasms apart because they don't prepare people to be fit and healthy, and they don't know how to work with people that are injured trying to come up.
Okay.
So there's this chasm, and it is a massive chasm between I'm injured and I want to be fit, or I'm fit but I'm injured.
Right.
And so these people hurt these people, and these people don't help people get to here. And so I found this opportunity to completely transform my health and help others. And so the corrective exercise part of Bodies by Design began, and that was probably 17 years ago. And so that being a start point of understanding how the human body actually works, then led into deeper internal wellness training, which is, how does food impact the health? Because you can have back pain, but it's being caused by a gut health issue.
Right.
So it doesn't mean you need a chiropractor or a physical therapist or even a massage therapist. You just need to get gluten out of your diet or eat according to your metabolic type. And starting to implement that into the practice, people were getting better without doing any exercise. And I was like, holy cow.
Counterintuitive.
Right, what else is there? And then we got into mental emotional stress. Okay, we've all heard stress is the silent killer.
Right.
And so it creates pain and inflammation anywhere in the body that it wants. And so now when people come into us, they have, nobody is perfect, nobody. Somebody has some imbalance somewhere in their body, and it shows up on the outside, it can show up on the inside, it can be both, it can be pain, it can be loss of energy, it can be anything. And unless somebody that you're working with knows a holistic approach to be able to determine that, okay, I see where your pain point is, it's not coming from a lack of exercise. Exercise could help, but it might be more stress related. So maybe we work on stress and a little exercise. And so when we started to implement holistic practices and principles, the doors exploded here because we were able to see a wide variety of people that aren't just, I want to get in shape. They just want to get healthy. They want to change their life. They want to feel great. And when you focus on feeling great, being healthy, everything on the physical level changes. But if you just focus on the physical, none of that other stuff changes, which then becomes a detriment to your physical health.
Right.
So we created a very broad spectrum of being able to evaluate our clients and then create a plan or a roadmap to help them achieve their goals.
Okay, well that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I know a lot of people, they always start the new year with that resolution, I'm gonna start working out,
Mhm.
and never really makes it to the end of the year unless they have that really strong willpower. And what you're saying makes a lot of sense, that it's not just about the act of working out, but your whole body has to be in tune, and you have to work on every part of who you are.
Correct. And the magic of that, we've heard it kind of in business, like to work smarter, not harder.
Mhm.
The number of clients that have said, how am I getting such great results, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything?
Right.
Because it doesn't matter how hard you're rowing your boat if you're rowing it in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Okay, people put a lot of effort into cardio and weight training and pounding at
Yes.
the gym and CrossFit and
Yes.
all these spin classes and getting up early and trying to crush it,
Yes.
when they can ease their way to success through balancing out their life and actually feeling good.
Okay.
So we've completely transformed the fitness industry because it's not about fitness. Fitness is a byproduct of being optimally healthy.
Okay. Now, how much would you say fitness is important to the person trying to get in shape, trying to be as healthy as they can, versus nutrition?
10%.
Okay, so
It's not even
nutrition a
close.
lot more.
Yeah, unless you are a competitive physical athlete, that you have to, have a certain speed or a certain endurance. We work with all sorts of professional athletes, triathletes, people in the NFL, golf, all over the map. If you're those people, those are the few percentages that exercise and training has to be a balanced majority.
Okay.
But for everyone that just wants to feel good and look good,
Mhm.
it makes 10%.
Wow.
A little bit of stimulation. I always tell people this. My own physical activity each week, maybe 1 hour
What?
in a whole week. It's all sleep, stress, and food. And I mastered in water. Gotta have water.
Yes.
The hydrate, all of those things are what keep me me. And then I need just the right enough of physical activity to keep my body primed.
Okay, so you mentioned water, and I've
Yes.
heard that if you don't hydrate, you can't lose weight, or you lose it at a much slower pace. Educate me on that one.
Okay, so there's 4 pillars of human health or human thriving. Without these 4 things, your body doesn't even exist. Air.
Need that.
You need air. Nobody breathes correctly. Nobody trains their diaphragm.
Okay.
Water. Okay, 3 minutes without it, you're dead. 3 days without it, you're dead. 3 weeks without it. Food is number 3. Stress and sleep is number 4.
Okay.
So water is essential to everything working in your body. If you want metabolism to work, you gotta hydrate. If you want your digestive system to work, you gotta hydrate. If you want your immune system to work, you have to hydrate. And to the degree that you are not hydrated is to the degree that you're compromised.
Okay.
Air, water, food, sleep, and stress. 4 pillars.
Gotta track that water, right?
All
Gotta
the
track
time.
that water
Gotta track
every
the
day. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you offer here at Bodies by Design?
Okay, so we offer a holistic approach to human health and human thriving.
Mhm.
The key things that we do is corrective exercise. The personal training, physical fitness part is all day, easy. If people just want to get fit, that's great. It's simple. But our goal is that if people just want to get fit or lose weight, which is the big key points for people, that's the simple part. What we do is we take their goals and we amplify them times 100. So not only will you achieve those, you're going to achieve more than you ever thought you could. So nutritional consulting, corrective exercise for pain, general fitness, and then life coaching for sleep dysfunction, business consulting. Again, as you know from me, I've started and sold multiple companies in my career, so I've delved in a lot of areas. Personal for performance. I have a lot of empty nesters who are retired
Okay.
and they don't know what to do with the next phase of their life.
Right.
And I've got a lot of training in helping people create their new future.
Wow.
And then of course stress, sleep dysfunctions. There's so many aspects of wellness or just thriving that we cover. So that's in the life coaching part of what we do.
That's amazing. So you take care of the whole body, the
The body,
mind, the
yes,
soul,
everything.
everything that, so I guess your injury kind of inspired you to get into fitness.
My injury inspired me to go to the next level. I was always into fitness. I started regular programming for myself at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Built a workbench out of wood with my dad.
Oh my gosh.
By the time I was 18 and still in high school, I was writing fitness programs for people.
Wow. That's amazing.
So
So it's always a passion of yours.
always a passion, yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, like, when you, after you had the injury and you
Yes.
decided to make it into a business, what inspired you to really choose this location, bring it to Palm Harbor, and kind of build your business the way you did?
So I've lived in Palm Harbor since 1990. I've been here since I was 12. So, and then I went to a local high school, and I just was consulting everyone around here. And so I had already started the business about 3 years prior to the accident, but the accident was the turning point to where it completely expanded the amount of clients I saw, the effectiveness of what I did. And so I've always been rooted in this area. I still live in this area with my family. I now have 2 kids. So we've been set up in this spot since the beginning.
So no better place than where you're at.
No better place than home.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So like, okay, say somebody comes to you and they say, I just have this goal, I want to be healthy this year. It's hard for me to kind of do that on my own. I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the skills. What would be your advice to somebody that just wants to transform themselves and be a healthier person?
So the advice for someone to take it on their own is master the basics.
Okay.
So the 4 basics of human thriving, human health are
The air.
the water, the food, and the sleep and stress.
All
Become a master at breathing diaphragmatically. Become a master at hydrating. Nobody is properly hydrated because they might drink what they think is enough water,
Right.
but then they drink a ton of coffee or alcohol or other things that are diuretics that negate the water. So they actually have to drink more if they're consuming diuretics. Nutrition. If I had a nickel every time someone comes in like, oh, I eat pretty good, I don't eat fast food, I don't smoke, I don't drink, that doesn't make you healthy. The food industry these days is so polluted,
Yes.
and the laws have changed gradually over the last several decades. So what people even believe or think is healthy, they have no clue.
Okay.
And so it's really studying and understanding nutrition, and then of course, decompression at nighttime, getting proper sleep, getting to bed before 10 p.m. So you are sleeping from 10 p.m. on is when your brain is releasing all the hormones that cause you to repair. Anything after that, you're overworking your body and you are breaking down faster than you can recover.
Oh, wow. We don't want that.
We don't want that. Master the basics is my advice.
Okay, so if someone comes in here to your business and
Yes.
they want to transform themselves, what are the steps you take to evaluate and move forward with them?
Perfect. First step, evaluate the greatest imbalance in their life. All disease or dysfunction comes out of imbalances. So with the 30 to 40 minute consultation that we do, it's complimentary by the way, we evaluate the biggest imbalance in their life. We interview them to find out what's going on, what's out of balance, and we take on the first 1 to 3 imbalances so that the clients get massive results within weeks, if not days.
Wow, really? That quick?
When you know what to do and you implement a holistic approach, we have had people deal with chronic pain or emotional issues for decades, and in a matter of days or weeks, it's gone.
That's unbelievable. Like
Because
magic.
it is like magic. And when you understand how it all works, it's actually just how it works.
Unbelievable.
And so you can do that repeatedly with multiple issues, physical, mental, emotional, gut health, all the above.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Eric. I feel like I really learned so much about nutrition and health and how it takes so many things to actually be healthy and get healthy.
Yes.
So if you want to start incorporating a healthier lifestyle, please come and see Eric at the Bodies by Design in Palm Harbor. Like you heard, the consultation's free. What you have to lose, you have only to gain. So come and see us here in Palm Harbor.
Online consulting too.
Okay, all right.
So you don't even have to come in anymore.
Online. Tell them a little bit how they do that on your website.
So you can just contact us via the website, or you can actually just text message 727-460-7886. We do phone, we do FaceTime, or any other of the video chat platforms.
Okay, you don't even have to leave your couch.
You don't even have
okay?
to leave. We do this now. We actually consult clients all over the world now, so you can be anywhere on the planet
Okay.
And we can work with you.
No excuses now. Call Eric, reach out to Eric, and get healthier. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.